Hey, all of my salad and fryers, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Guys, thank you so much for all the love. Thank you so much for following us and sharing us with all of your friends and family, because we here at Salad and Fries hope that we are touching not only you, but your friends. So guys, make sure you are sharing the love with everyone that you know. This week's episode is going to be about turning negatives into positives, or technically just taking positives out of adversity, or turning adversities into positives. So many phrases, so many ways you can chop it up. At the end of the day, it's all about making something positive out of a situation that technically could have been negative per se. So as you all know, I graduated from college back in 2003. So I worked for a whole year as an accountant. Loved my job, thought it was fun. However, as I got toward that 1 year mark, I was like, this is not for me. It is time to go. So I moved from South Carolina to Atlanta, Georgia, in hopes of living in the big city. You know, I was like, all right, we're going to be an adult. We're going to move away from home and we're going to move to the big city of ATL. So I got to Atlanta, found a place, and from there I said, you know what? Let's start looking for jobs. So I actually secured my first job telephone interview. So I'm on the telephone and I'm talking to the gentleman. Guys, he is beyond excited. So I am excited. He's excited. We are both looking forward to this venture together. I mean, practically, I felt like the job was in the bag, like the way we were talking and connecting and vibing. Now, let's be clear. I was just being myself, like how I always am. So I'm just interviewing and we're talking, and he loved the fact that I worked as an accountant. I just graduated with my degree in accounting, and I also had a degree in business. He loved all of that. So it was great. It was a great opportunity. So for me, I'm feeling good. Like, yes, I just moved here. It hasn't even been a month yet, and I've already secured an interview, technically maybe a job. So I get dressed, smelling all good, looking all good, prepare myself, do backgrounds on the company, you know, the typical interview stuff. So I'm getting ready. I get to the place. I walk through the front door, and the receptionist is sitting there. Nice lady. I walk up to the desk and I say, hi, I have a 1 p.m. interview with Michael. Literally, she sits up, sits back, and says, what's your name? I didn't think anything of it. So I told her my name, and she says, wait a minute. You're who again? And I'm like, why is she asking me? Like, I know I'm speaking clearly, so I'm not too sure where this is going, but I chuckled it off. I was like, I'm Cintron. So she's like, you go have a seat over there. So I go sit down. Guys, it is just she and I in the lobby. So she is behind the desk giggling. So I'm sitting here like, what is she giggling about? But me, I get tickled over the slightest thing. So I'm giggling to myself like, wow, this is great. Like, he's excited to have me interview. She's giggling. This is a happy office. So she's on the phone and she's like, Michael, your 1 o'clock is here. And I'm like, okay. So I hear the feet coming down the hall like it is walking fast. You know, that sound of anticipation and excitement to see who is around the corner. Michael comes around the corner. It is me and the receptionist only in the lobby. Michael goes to the desk and says, and I quote, I thought you said Cintron was here. I know that's not funny, but I sat and I looked, and I said to myself, well, I'm the only person in this lobby, but okay. So she's like, he is here. He's right behind you. Guys, he literally says, where? And I said, I'm right here. Like, hi, Michael. Like, I'm excited. I'm like, hi, Michael. I'm Cintron. Oh my gosh. You could just see his world falling apart. You could just see like just fire just burning down from the heavens, because his whole dreams was just crushed in that moment when he saw me. I was like, okay, this is awkward, but I was like, hi. So I was like, I'm so excited to meet you. He was like, I am too. So he was like, Follow me. The receptionist at this point is laughing so hard to herself that she is crying, but she is covering her face to try not to let me see it. But I'm like, this is weird and awkward, but okay. So I follow the guy to his office. We get to his office. I literally sit down. The guy takes my resume. He turns it over and places it into a bin at the corner of his desk, which is kind of right above the trash can. But I didn't think anything of it. I just was like, we're just going to act dumb for the rest of the interview because I already know this job ain't going to be mine. So he says, tell me about yourself. No excitement, no enthusiasm, no nothing. He is at this point like, let me just go through the motions to say that I interview him because I don't need no information coming back later saying I discriminate. So I said to myself, just be very bold and no, not bold. That was a bad word. Broad. Be very broad and just drop a few things because baby, this job is not for you. So I tell him a little bit about myself. Literally, the interview lasted a total of 5 minutes. The man says to me, well, thank you so much for coming in. It was great meeting you. I have other people I have to interview. I'll be following back up with you. I said, oh, okay. So I bounced out the office. I am laughing because in my head, I'm saying, I know I don't have the job, but I'm not upset. I'm cracking up. He, on the other hand, is like still red, like, I've just been bamboozled. I'm like, no, you weren't bamboozled at all. I'm myself. So I don't know what lesson he learned, but the lesson I learned from it was, listen, folks have mental issues. Folks have their own problems. That ain't nothing for me to worry about. It's nothing for you to worry about. So for me, I turned that situation into a positive because I looked at that thing at multiple directions. What if I got that job? I would not have been happy. I probably never would have advanced. I would have been in an environment in which someone did not like me, not because of my mind, not because of where I went to school or where I grew up, but they didn't care for me because of what I looked like. So it's a good thing that I didn't get the job. And it's a good thing that he was bold with his, distaste or disapproval, but it wasn't a bad thing because I'm glad the door wasn't open. The door wasn't open for a reason. He was there blocking me from moving into that company for a reason. Later, I then received or interviewed for a job with Merrill Lynch. Guys, a lot of you who know me, that was the opening for everything for me from which a lot of things have been built with my career. So I'm glad that he didn't care for me or that he didn't like me because that door was not meant for me to go through. But it was meant for me to go through that experience because I can share it with you now. That took place back in 2005. I'm excited that it happened. Well, I shouldn't say I'm excited. But I'm glad it happened because it was funny. At least it was funny to me. I laughed at it the whole time because in my head, I was like, this guy has issues. Those are his problems, not my issues. Always, guys, try to find something positive out of the situation. Regardless of what is going on, you can possibly find something positive out of the situation. Never think of it as something is wrong with you, but always understand and know, hey, what's going on in your universe has nothing to do with mine. So if someone wants to be, let's say, difficult because of how you may look or speak or dress or who you prefer to love, that's not your issue. That's their issue to worry about and not yours. So, guys, here at Salad and Fries, we have a new segment. New segment alert. I need some sound effects. That's what I need. I need some sound effects. Well, our new segment is going to be called the Crouton of the Week. So, and followed by the Crouton of the Week, we are going to have our dressing of the week. We're so excited for the season, and we hope that you are enjoying our season so far. So, we look forward to seeing more of you and sharing more with you. So, stay tuned. Crouton of the Week. now for a new segment we have here at Salad and Fries called the Crouton of the Week. Yeah, it's the Crouton of the Week. I know, weird name, right? Well, the Crouton of the Week essentially is going to be a word or a phrase that you may or may not hear me say, or that my friends commonly hear me say. This week's Crouton of the Week is dedicated to Joyce Andrews. Happy birthday, Joyce Andrews! Joyce Andrews and I both met each other while working in Atlanta. So this word is hilarious. No, the word is not hilarious, but the word is hilarious. Well, that sounded crazy, right? I know. So the Crouton of the Week is going to be buku. Hey, you can spell it B-O-O-C-O-O, or if you want to be real fancy with it, you just spell it B-O-O. Is it apostrophe or comma? Oh, it's apostrophe. Oops. B-O-O apostrophe K-U. Buku. So, buku actually means a lot of. Oh my gosh. So, this is so crazy. I know, when I thought of this word, I was like, what a great word to use for the first crouton of the week. So, we're going to use it in a sentence. Joyce Andrews and I went shopping the other day, and they had bukus of crab on sale. Gosh. I know, it's horrible. That was a horrible sentence. However, you can make bukus of sentences using the word buku. I know. You're probably like, what in the world is a buku? However, this crouton of the week dedicated to Joyce Andrews is going to be buku. So have a jolly good time making a buku of words. Thank you so much. And now for this week's dressing of the week. My skin is beautiful. My skin is bold, and my skin is courageous. My skin is admired, and my skin is loved. So what is going to be your dressing of the week? Go to our website and let us know what your dressing of the week is, because you never know when your dressing of the week could show up here on Salad and Fries. Have an amazing week, and thank you so much for tuning in to Salad and Fries. Don't forget to share, like, and share us some more by following us on Facebook, Instagram, and subscribing to our YouTube channel. You can do all of that in one place at www.salad-in-fries.com. Everything is in one place on our website. Once again, thank you and have an amazing Salad and Fries week.